Hey, BookTube. Book haul. Run around town getting all the books I found. It's book haul. So today I'm going to be showing you the books that I got at Basically Books in Diamond Bar, California. It's kind of on the corner of Golden Springs and Diamond Bar Boulevard, but more on Golden Springs. And whenever I go to my mom's, I go take a look at that place. When we went down there, we walked in, and the two little ladies that were running it were like sitting on this couch or whatever, sipping on some tea, looking all cute, little old ladies. And then they're all, you have less than 10 minutes, we close at 5. And I'm like, oh, okay. So I was on like mode, and I had to like run through and get everything really quick. It seems to be the number, but I only spent like $12. So the first thing I got for my wife more than for me, but it's a hardcover, and you know I don't really like hardcovers, but this one's pretty cool. Oh, crap. The Deep by Peter Benchley, the author of Jaws. And if you don't know what he looks like, there's him. Now imagine him with glasses going, "Today on this beach, da 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 da," because he was the reporter from Jaws. I just really like this cover. It's really cool. This is the first publishing of it. It's all like, this is part of the book flap. A pretty cool edition, 1976. So I think that was like 50 cents. So then I'm like running through, and I saw this Ghost Story by Peter Straub. My wife read this and loved it, actually. I have not. It was pretty close by. I ran into some Stephen King's, and I'm not a huge fan of Stephen King. I know that's horrible to say, but I'm not hugely a Stephen King fan. But I do want to collect all of the paperback editions of his books from when I was a kid. It's 1984, but I don't think that's when this was actually printed. The Talisman by Stephen King and Peter Straub. See what I did there? I connected everything together. So that was pretty cool. This one's from the 90s, I think. This next one, 96. So there's that. And then this one, oh, that's so rad. This is 1988, first printing. And this is so cool. It has the cover. Oh, I didn't even tell you what it is. It's Misery. It has the cover of Misery's Return. And that's Stephen King's face. That's what's freaking hysterical about it. I don't know if you could see that. Yeah. But, so all of the ones that came out in the 80s I really want to get, because I used to have Cujo and what is it, Dane's Macabre or something like that, different seasons as well. So I kind of want to pick those up if I could find those actual paperbacks. So then I was moving around, and I saw, and again, I have like no time to do this, I saw this, The Lonely Lady by Harold Robbins. I don't know anything about this book, and on the back cover, maybe it'll tell me. Nope, it's just the front cover again. But it's soon to be a major film from Universal Pictures. I just like that cover. It's so like cloudy. And why am I having such a hard time? Oh, because the light's right there. There we go. I'm having a really hard time here. But yeah, the cover was just so cloudy and awesome. So I have no idea what this is about. And I probably could open it and look, but I don't want to do that. I want it to be a surprise. And then I picked this up because it was an Edgar Award winner. So it is Richard North Patterson's The Lascaux Tangent. Jiminy hell. Will Lascaux is a self-made multimillionaire who's got an eye for wealth and influence, the ear of a president, and the talent for using both to get what he wants. Now the Economic Crimes Commission wants the corrupt, untouchable Lascaux brought down, and U.S. Attorney Christopher Paget is tapped to take on the job. Pageant's got to go by the book, but Lasco makes his own rules, and eliminating enemies is William Lasco's golden one. This actually doesn't interest me at all, so I might get rid of that. But anyway, so I made my way around the shop, and there's a old wire rack, which I love those. I want to get one so bad. And it's the mystery rack. So I knew I'd be able to start finding some stuff there. And now I only had a couple minutes. So the first thing I grabbed, Max Allan Collins' True Detective. And I'm super excited about this. Nate Heller is a cop trying to stay straight in one of the most corrupt places imaginable. Prohibition Chicago. When he won't sell out, he's forced to quit the force and become a private investigator. His first client, Al Capone. His best friend, Elliot Ness. His most important order of business is staying alive. This sounds so cool. I can't wait to read this. So, and then I got some other stuff. Got a bunch of John D. McDonald. So, first, Travis McGee novel, Free Falling Crimson. I'm not going to tell you about it because I don't want to know about it. Next, this is the last Travis McGee book, The Lonely Silver Rain. This is like number 21 in the Travis McGee series. I'm going to be sad, but check this one out. Gold Medal Book. Boom! Area of Suspicion, John D. McDonald. This is beat up to all shit, as you can see. And just look at the wear on that. He looks a little more trustworthy in that picture, I think. I think they decided showing him to people might not be the best idea. Alright, Area of Suspicion. Nikki, my brother's wife. Weaver of black magic stained with blood. Temptress, who haunted my restless nights. Wife, gloriously beautiful in her widow's weeds. I don't know what that means. Woman I still wanted with the craving of the damned. Holy shit! This sounds amazing! Then I picked up some Agatha Christie. This one, what is this? Because this is an awful cover. 73. Agatha Christie, A Caribbean Mystery, a Jane Marple murder mystery. Miss Marple was enjoying a delightful Caribbean holiday, except for the presence of Major Palgrave with his endless stories. Ugh. Even so, it seemed rather cruel when the old boar was murdered. Oh my gosh, so terrifying. The cover's pretty bad. I'll just come out and say it. You know when a book's been through shit, when you pick it up and little pieces of it fall on you? This is 1960? That can't be 60. This looks 80s for sure. Anyway, the next one is Murder on the Orient Express. I have a few copies of this. I got greedy. If you don't know what this is about a fucking murder on a train. For fuck's sake, people. It's a choo-choo. A chugga-chugga. Then I grabbed a couple of books that I have been trying to stay away from because there's a lot of them. And if I start, I have to get all of them. And I started, so I'm kind of fucked now. But the first one is one of my favorite little things. It's a little pocket book. It's a Perry Mason book by Erle Stanley Gardner, and it's The Case of the Waylaid Wolf. Oh my gosh, look how scared she looks. Oh no, I'll hide behind this tree. And if anyone sees me, I'll hit them with my shoe. Or make them smell my feet. That's not what the book's about, actually. This is Erle Stanley Gardner's 100th book, now available for the first time in a low-priced edition. And on the back, it says, "Come on, baby," he said. "Don't be a prude." He kept on advancing, his face no longer a mask. Seething with indignation, Arlene attacked him, but with brutal strength he pushed her back until she collapsed on the fucking Davenport. She doubled her knees, got them against his chest, and gave a sudden push. Oh, as he staggered to his feet, he picked up a chair and threw it. Oh, she picked up the chair and threw it. I'm sorry, that's confusing. It caught him low in the abdomen and he doubled over in pain. Arlene grabbed her raincoat and made for the door, running down the gravel driveway past the swimming pool out to the dirt road. When she could run no more, she looked back. The beam of headlights was swinging around the driveway. Then the car started slowly down the road after her. See, there's the headlights. And some cockknocker put a fucking damn price tag right on the top of her head. This is the 5th printing in 1963. An abridged version of this novel was serialized in the Saturday Evening Post. Then the next one I got isn't a pocket edition, goddammit. It's still a pocketbook, but not the weird square ones that I like. Erle Stanley Gardner's A Perry Mason Case. The Case of the Worried Waitress. This could have said poop on a shingle with a plate of lettuce with that on the cover, and I would have got it. Worried Waitress. Catherine Ellis, who I'm assuming is this young lady right here, entered Perry Mason's office, smiled at Dulles Street, and asked, "What did you want to see me about, Mr. Mason?" "Sit down, Catherine," Perry said. "Have you heard anything from your aunt today?" Catherine shook her head. "Have you heard anything about her?" "About her? Why? Is there something I should know?" "Oh, I think I mixed those up. Just continue." "Your aunt was assaulted sometime last night. Apparently an intruder who struck her on the head with a big 5-cell flashlight and..." "What? Wait, why, that's my flashlight!" Catherine exclaimed. The door to the outer office opened and Police Lieutenant Tragg came walking in. "How do you do, Della? Hello, Perry. You'll pardon me for coming in unannounced, but I take it this is Catherine Ellis. I'm so sorry to state that I have a warrant for her arrest for assault with intent to commit murder, and the charge may be changed to murder." That was a long play. Shouldn't have done that. This is I've seen this a lot, so apparently a lot of people did it. But this is a copy of The Mugger by Ed McBain. This is the second 87th Precinct novel, but this exact copy here you get for free when you purchase Lullaby. This offer valid while supplies last, not for resale. So I guess they would have these at the bookstore, and when you bought Lullaby, you would get this one for free. And then it said, "And coming soon, Vespers." So I guess you get this when you get the other. So, but I've seen a ton of these in bookstores, like not a ton at one bookstore, but I see at least one of these at every bookstore I go to. Not every bookstore, you know what the fuck I'm trying to say. So anyway, that was the last book I got, and that was about $12, and that's a lot of reading, if I don't say so myself. God, I'm such a fucking knob.